Chapter 13. The walk to Oreo's north gate stretched longer than Endry had expected. It felt as though the city had grown even more in the short time he'd been away. The sun set with an unnatural swiftness. Soon he was navigating its ever-expanding streets in the pitch of night. The lamplighter had been working quickly, or Endry was so exhausted he had not noticed them at all. One moment the streets would be dark. The next, slow burning lights flickered inside, displaying their life, casting a glow from porches above and below. Oreo, bustling in the morning, had scattered to a handful of couples and small groups, browsing the last open shops. A slow but steady stream of drunkards staggering between ever-open inns, but Endry had no interest in libation tonight. As the north gate came into view at last, Endry observed Rokel and Claren's cart nestled in a ring of similar wagons just inside the crude barriers that marked the city's supposed safety. More than walls, it was the sheer amount of noise that acted as the real defense against the dangers of the wild. The collective din of the residents drove away the larger birds, where small creatures, however, always found a way. Pigeons, mice, and rats had slipped into the caged city in the brief window between its fall to earth and the gates being sealed for centuries. By the time the city would reopen, it was estimated that 3 million mice descended from just 8 ancestors, whose children would spread across the land the minute the new world was safe to walk. Endry pressed an ear to the cabin of the wagon, making sure not to interrupt a couple, either asleep or in heat. Silence, though. He climbed slowly upward and peered between the red curtains. Empty. It made sense. Rokel and Claren had introduced themselves in a bar at this hour. Hopefully they were enjoying their evening. With a sigh, Endry let his sore body fall onto the cabin floor. Pulling a knitted blanket over himself, he let sleep take him.